Nghe An Secretary on working visit to the United Kingdom. G7 summit discusses urgent global issues. Solution to promote the economic corridor of National Highway 7A.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Ha Giang, your host. On June the 12th, Mr. Thái, Secretary of Nghệ An Provincial Party Secretary, cum Chairman of the People's Council, and his delegation paid a visit to New Haven Town in East Sussex County of United Kingdom.
The Secretary and his accompanys laid wreaths at the Ho Chi Minh Memorial Stele at New Haven Port, where Uncle Ho set first foot when he arrived in England in 1913. The delegation also visited the New Haven Museum, which preserves many documents about the maritime history and heritage of President Ho Chi Minh. During the working session with the town authorities and New Haven Chamber of Commerce, Nghe An Secretary emphasized the important role of New Haven in President Ho Chi Minh's journey and the promotion of cultural and economic cooperation between Nghe An and New Haven. He also agreed to expand the exhibition space on President Ho Chi Minh at the New Haven Museum and organize an exhibition about the late president in 2025. The Provincial Secretary also proposed to open the UK-Vietnam tour, which includes Nghe An. He also invited New Haven leaders to visit Nghe An to enhance the close relationship between the two localities.
Leaders of group of 7 major industrial countries, G7, and its partners, along with international organizations, will convene in a pillar in southern Italy to discuss urgent global issues.
The 3-day summit will cover a wide range of topics, from conflicts in Ukraine and the Middle East to the Indian Ocean Pacific region, trade imbalances with China, threats from artificial intelligence and development challenges in Africa. G7 leaders are expected to announce new sanctions and export controls against Russia, as well as to reinforce financial support for Ukraine ahead of the possibility of a return to power by former President Donald Trump. G7 and the European Union are also considering using profits from frozen Russian assets to provide aid to Ukraine. The summit takes place amid G7 leaders facing electoral challenges, with UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak may lose power in the next month's election, while French and German leaders have suffered heavy losses in the recent European Parliament elections.
At least 49 people were killed and about 50 others injured after fire ripped through a building housing foreign workers in Kuwait.
The fire broke out in a 6-story building for workers in Mangaf, a city along the southern coastline of the capital Kuwait city. The building is home to nearly 200 people. Initial reports showed that 42 victims were Indian citizens. The victims, aged 20 to 50, were mainly from Kerala, Tamil Nadu and other states of northern India. Most of the victims died from smoke inhalation while asleep. Authorities identified that the fire started in the kitchen on one of the lower floors early in the morning. The local media suspected the building violated the safety regulations while housing a large number of workers. The Kuwaiti government has ordered the police to arrest the building owner and others involved to investigate this tragedy.
Coming up next are some updated news. The Standing Committee of the National Assembly has basically agreed with the directions of the 2 resolutions about Palace additions of special mechanism and policies for the development of Nghệ An Province and Da Nang City. These include policy allowing Nghệ An Province to allocate an additional 50% of the central budget's investment capital for the period 2026-2030 to invest in key infrastructure projects in the province. Another policy allows provinces and centrally run cities to use allocated budgets to support Nghệ An in carrying out economic and social development and national security tasks for Nam Dan and the western region of Nghệ An. Most of opinions basically agree with the need to issue resolutions and assume that the promulgation of the resolutions has sufficient political, legal, and competent basis.
The 2024 Hue International Arts Festival Week has concluded with an impressive art performance combined with artistic fireworks. Taking place from June 7th to 12th, the event attracted nearly 30 art troupes from different regions of Vietnam and 7 countries. The festival consisted of 12 activities, main programs and accompanying activities, bringing visitors unique experiences of the rich cultural, historical and artistic essence of many countries. According to the organizing committee, the 2024 Hue International Art Festival attracted more than 19,000 foreign visitors and over 81,000 domestic ones. Tourism revenue is estimated to reach 159 billion Vietnamese dong.
The National Cybersecurity Monitoring Center under the Ministry of Information and Communications has reported over 124,700 fake website addresses mimicking agencies and organizations in May. The center also found 71 counterfeit brand websites with the purpose of fraud on the internet. The technical monitoring system of the center has identified over 89,300 vulnerabilities and information security loopholes in the servers, workstations and information systems of state agencies and organizations. Perpetrators used these fake websites to scam and to cause damage to people on cyberspace, in the same time, harming the reputation of brands and agencies.
The economic corridor of National Highway 7A is identified as one of the 4 economic corridors that need to concentrate investment resources to boost its development according to the Politburo's Resolution number 39 on the construction and development of Nghệ An province until 2030 with vision to 2045. It is also identified as a driving force for the development of the potential rich southwestern region of the province. The Nghệ An's Clear Agriculture Processing Plant, one of the 3 projects in Yên Thanh Town Industrial Cluster, a local identified as a priority for industrial development to take advantage of its position in rice. The plant has 3 production lines, 2 drying, 1 crushing, with a capacity of 280 tons a day and night. However, there are some problems arising from the source of raw materials.
Yên Thanh and surrounding areas can supply the mid-range and popular products, but for high-range products, we have to get from other raw material areas.
Locality also look forward to further accelerating connectivity infrastructure and incentive policy in developing raw material zone and attracting investors.
Currently, Agricultural Materials Company is rushing to build an agricultural product processing plant to put it into operation by the end of this year. We look forward to the province's support for the districts in attracting investment from agricultural and forestry processing plants for the entire National Highway 7A area.
The development of National Highway 7A's economic corridor aims at creating a driving force to promote the development of the midland and southern mountainous area of the province, contributing to shortening developmental gap between the coastal plains in eastern area and the mountainous region in western area, while promoting international trade with Laos. Therefore, early fundamental solutions are needed to overcome difficulties and to promote development orientations based on the explorations of the potential and advantages of the regions. The last news has ended our bulletin today. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.